How's it feel to be 36?
It's great.
I'm approaching that.
It's wonderful.
Really? You're able to feel a little wiser now at age 36 than you did?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Really smart now.
So now you're smart, right?
I got it together today, boy.
Another thing I want to ask about is why have you been so adamant about members of your band not using drugs, about your not using drugs, in spite of the fact that so many people who would turn out to see you might be very stoned and highly wrecked condition to go and watch Frank Zappa?
Well, there are a number of reasons why I would recommend that members of my Rocking Teenage combo don't use drugs. The first is unemployment. Because if there's one thing that police around the world like to do, is cause rampant unemployment of musicians by arresting them and taking them away for using chemicals which somebody has claimed at one time or another is going to be illegal, you see. And I do not like the idea of having law enforcement agencies impinging on my musical career by virtue of the fact that they will remove a necessary member of my group for using a chemical.
Okay, I got that. I got that, but you yourself come out very strongly against using drugs.
I don't use them.
You don't use them?
No.
How do you feel about the fact that just in terms of general image, even in our discussing you prior to your coming here, that you exude kind of an image of somebody who would be using a lot of drugs?
Well, you probably just saw that white thing hanging out of my nose and thought I was
That was it. I was waiting for the police to come in and bust your mustache.
Right, you didn't
leave you here, but take the mustache with you.
You didn't stop to think that I was actually, in effect, an old person with white hair. I met this girl in Massachusetts. She was a disc jockey groupie, special breed. Next time I met her was in Chicago, and she had joined the Weathermen. I said, "What's the deal?" Because she was telling me about, oh yeah, we're going to burn this building, and we're going to bomb this, and we're going to bomb that. I said, "What's the deal?" She says, "Oh, I want to change things. I want to help America." I suggested to the girl that she would be more effective in bed with an executive from a large company in changing policy than she would pouring gasoline into quart jars and sticking wicks in them for throwing around in the street. But I guess that didn't make any sense to her.
What was your reaction to that?
I think she was too stoned to know what I was talking about.